Hey, if you're like me, you don't know that much about the Overwatch characters. You just like how they play and how they look, which is fair enough. These short videos are for people who want to know a little bit of background and trivia about each of the characters in Overwatch. With that in mind, here's some stuff about Zenyatta.
Victory is our destiny, but we must all play our parts.
Years ago, following the Omnic crisis, a group of outcast Omnic robots experienced what they described as a spiritual awakening. They abandoned their pre-programmed lives to establish a communal monastery deep in the Himalayas. They discovered some ancient ruins in Nepal and they turned it into the home of the Shambhali, a place where like-minded Omnics and humans would travel to in the hopes of finding a greater truth. After many years of meditation on the nature of existence, they came to the belief that they were more than artificial intelligences, and that like humans, they possessed a soul. Recognizing the spiritual equality they held with humans, the monks, led by Takatha Mondatta, sought to heal the wounds caused by the Omnic crisis a generation earlier and bring humans and robots back into societal harmony. Their message was embraced by millions around the world, and they became global celebrities. However, one of these robots was called Zenyatta, and he disagreed with this new direction. He believed that the way to repair the problems between the humans and the Omnics was through interpersonal connections, something that could not be taught, but everyone had to experience on their own. Zenyatta decided to leave the monastery and wander the world, helping those he meets to overcome personal struggles and find inner peace. At some point before leaving the monastery, Zenyatta encountered Genji, who was struggling to accept his new robot body. Zenyatta helped him come to terms with this, by teaching him that despite his appearance, his human soul was still intact. Genji then moved to Nepal to study under his new mentor. In the game itself, Zenyatta refers to Genji as
one of my brightest pupils.
The idea for Zenyatta came from a piece of Omnic concept art early on in the game's production. His orbs are hand-carved at the Shambhali monastery. They serve as a means to channel Omnic energy. Zenyatta has 9 glowing dots on his head, same with Mondatta, while other Omnics we see have 3 dots. Zenyatta is the only hero in Overwatch to have more shield than health. He's also the only hero with no footstep noises, making him surprisingly stealthy. Zenyatta's name may have come from a few different sources. The word Sunyata means emptiness in Buddhism. Zenyatta Mondatta is the name of one of the albums by The Police. This theory sounds plausible because the leader of the Shambhali was Mondatta, so maybe this is where he got his name from as well. But realistically, Zenyatta's name probably comes from combining the two words Zen and Nyatta. The word Zen is a school of Chinese Buddhism, and the Indonesian word Nyatta, which when translated into English means real. That's pretty deep. Zenyatta's voice actor is Fyodor Chin. You may recognize some of his work from XCOM, Sleeping Dogs, World of Warcraft, and he was Splinter in one of the Ninja Turtles games.
Well, hello, neighbor.
But the most important piece of trivia is that Zenyatta is one of Chris Metzen's favourite heroes in the game. Yeah, don't say you didn't learn anything from this video. The line,
I dreamt I was a butterfly,
is most likely a reference to a poem by the Chinese philosopher Zhangzi.
I think, therefore I am.
Is a reference to the famous philosophical proposition by René Descartes.
Hello world.
Is a reference to the Hello World program, which is often used to introduce beginner programmers to a programming language. Zenyatta also has a bunch of character interactions with all the other heroes. However, I couldn't find all the audio for these, so instead I'm just going to put a link in the description to a thread on Reddit which has a list of every single character interaction in the game. And there you go. I hope I wasn't wrong about anything, and I hope it was informative enough for you. Stay tuned for more of these videos in the near future. In the meantime, you should go and play Overwatch. Bye!